Good day, legends. TJC Sports here. Welcome back to another legendary NRL live stream reaction here. Far out. It feels like it's been a bit too long since I've said that, especially about an Eels game. We don't do these games too often, as I am often at them here as a very proudly loyal and heavily travel focused man supporting my team throughout wherever they go. Currently, between these two teams, the New Zealand Warriors, one of my favorite teams that we always play, just something about them, always special, especially that cultural connection there. Apologies, legends, a little out of breath. I kind of ran back and forth a lot trying to get this stream going, but I'll never forget my one trip here. I only been to this stadium that one time, but what a special time it was. We hadn't won in multiple months. Finally got that epic victory. Was on another level, and hopefully we can get the victory tonight. Best of luck, Warriors, whoever wins. We'll see, New Zealand Warriors looking to chase themselves a spot in the top four. Parramatta Eels looking to chase themselves a spot outside the bottom four. Liam Pritchard says Parramatta Eels by 4. First try scorer, Josh Atoka. In his big 200th, mate. Wouldn't that be epic? It'd be written in the stars pretty much. Greg Bellamy celebrates 600 games. What a coach. Oh, yeah, mate. What a coach indeed. Very special game that. Won't be streamed, though, as we're still getting back into the nick of things. Fox to score in his 200th game. We've got a lot of tips for Foxy to score in his 200th. We'll be remembering these for halftime, legends, so don't be afraid to put yourselves in there. New Zealand. No, I'm not at the game of New Zealand, legend. As I've been saying for the last few months, it's unlikely I was going to be able to get to it this year, but we're here live reacting to it, legends. I'll be going to the Newcastle Knights game to finish off our season after this one. We'll also hopefully be getting another stream or two going during this round. Jason Risses, evening, Lens. Evening, Jason. Welcome back, mate. Hello, TJC. Hello, George Alarm. Good to have you here, mate. Long time no see. NRL Galvin. Josh M says, go Bulldogs. Yeah, congratulations on beating a bunch of children at the park last night, legend. Jason Reed says, up the Roosters. Best of luck, mate. Would love it if you guys won versus him, versus the Storm. 600, boys. A lot of us could only dream of that. I saw the ad called Fight or Flight. Saw 20. Good for you, George. Good for you, buddy. Make sure to leave a vote on the poll, legends. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the content, and subscribe if you're new. Absolutely amazing stuff so far. 67% of you are going with the Warriors. Parramatta Eels are at 17 with a draw at the other 17%. And nobody is just here for the thing. Let's go. Warriors 1-12. Jason Reeder's going to plop in with now here. Jason Reeder, mate, that reckons the Wars are winning this one. I disagree personally, mate. Parramatta's away. Let's go. We're going to win it. We're going to win it. Chicken dinner. No, that was last week, chicken dinner. Now it's Warriors dinner. Obviously, as we get back into the groove of things, things will click a little bit better. Just warming up and all that things. We just mentioned it before. Josh Odokar's big 200 here. 9 games for Tigers, 118 for the Storm, 52 for Bulldogs, and now 21 for the Eels. Mate, what a gift he has been. The king of laughs and the fastest rugby league player at the moment. Final regular season home game for the Warriors too, though. There's a lot of pressure on this one for us. I can tell you now, the nerves are setting in. This game could be anything. It could be anything, legends. Anybody's. About a minute till it kicks off here as they run out onto the field. So let's ring out. No, let's read out. Ring-a-ring-a-ding-ding, TJC. We're reading out the lineups. Chance Nickel-Klokstad lines up at fullback with DWZ and RTS on the wings. Rocco Berry and Adam Pope in the centres. Isn't it funny that the two wingers for New Zealand are often just called by the first letter of their 3-syllable name? It's pretty funny like that. Chanel Harris, Tavita, and Tanner Boyd are in the halves. Love me some Tanner Boyd, never misses, as a certain bloke says. James Fisher-Harris captains the side with Tanner Stowers-Smith in the prop positions. Wade Egan is at hooker with Kurt Capewell and Maratini Okore in the second row. Aaron Clark is at lock tonight with Dimitrik Vimorga and Tamari Martin, Eddie Laramia, and Leka Halasima on the interchange. Samuel Healy is your 18th man. As for the Parramatta Eels visiting tonight, we have Isaiah Iongi there at fullback with Zach Lomax and 200 gamer Josh Adokar on the wings. Will Penasini partners in centre with Sean Russell, who is a late addition to the team, kicking out Dylan Brown. Shocker there. I wish that team news wasn't leaked before it was meant to come out. Mitchell Moses and Josh Papali'i are our halves. Moses, what a captain he is in his many games for us, showing as much passion as ever, I'm sure, tonight. Jermaine Hopgood and Junior Barlow at props, with Riley Smith at number 9. Kalma Tuolangi and Jack Williams are in the second row, with Dylan Walker at lock. Big thing for Dylan Walker this game, obviously, his big return to the Warriors. No doubt he should be in for a special kind of game here. Talon De Silva, Matt Dory, Charlie Geimer, and Jordan Samrani. The double scorer last week. Wrap up our interchange. Donny Matele at 18th man. Jason Riles, Andrew Webster. Let's get this going here. Absolutely pumped for it. The Warriors, after making us wait too long, I bet you it was just part of the act to make them look more epic here. It's like wrestling, you know. It's just all for the show, all for the act before they get pummeled. Got to get those views in, don't ya? Led by Fisher Harris, out onto the field. Here they come. Truly an atmosphere. You don't get fans, and most away supporters will tell you this. You don't get fans like Warriors fans anywhere else across the globe. Their passion, their energy, their acceptance, their hype, it is unmatched here. And I'm sure any fan that's here tonight, whether it's Para or Warriors, their excitement and enjoyment will be unmatched. Now let's do the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding. In Warriors' final home game, we kick off here. Let's go, Para! We beat you 2 weeks ago. You also beat the, what was it? You beat the Dragons 40-0 legend. I'm not so caring about our lost versus now that we've done that. Now to the left here. Frodo going always goes a little funny right before stream, doesn't it? Bringing it to light here, Warriors round the right side here, wrapped up well by Jack Williams. What a revelation he has been for the Parramatta Eels. Wearing gold tonight, getting up off it. Those chases from Riley Smith are always quick pressure there on the kicker, and Tanner Boyd falls over in the pressure, but not much comes of it. The Fox is going to collect in his 200th game. First collection of it all, runs into the line here. Bunny's guy says, go the Wires. Boo! Boo! Parramatta forward now. Zach Lomax held on the ground here. Joash Papali'i brings it out over to Iongi. Come on, Para! 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 Kurt Catewell, big tackle there. Riley Smith over to Kalma Tuolangi, the former Tiger and Sea Eagle. Flipping up and down here. Smith to Walker with the dummy pass now. All in and about and a run. Souths can't get the spoon. Yeah, but neither can the Parramatta Eels, who I believe some people, including yourself, Bunnies guys, said Para were the obvious guys for the wooden spoon at the start of this year. Told you so. We're not getting it. Through the middle now, New Zealand Warriors. First tackle out of the way here. 2 minutes gone by at the moment as it stands. Junior Barlow reaches out there to get him back here. Not too many meters game there. On the 32nd, RTS. Rumor has it he's potentially committed to the new code switch. And terrible offload, and Tanner Boyd knocks on. Never mind. No! You're kidding me. He knocks it on and you give them a penalty. You gotta be kidding me. You got to be, you begets. Dropped the loaf there. Marker not square. Far out, man. And there we go. Mamos, let's continue. On the 40 now. Warriors. These two teams on complete opposite sides of the ladder. Though that could be very different very easily if Para had Moses the whole season and had clicked the way that they later did. Back and around here. Gets to the 30. Good tackle from Riley Smith before. And then Tanner Boyd setting it up well for former grand finalist for Para there, Murata Niokore on the 20 now. And oh no, Murata's staying down. He forgot what a Cumberland kiss was. Watching it again here. Well, there's not too much wrong there from... Not too much wrong there for me. It's just kind of a tackle, you know, and he may have felt something on the grounding there, but overall it was completely fine. Maybe a bit of an ankle collision. Nothing that's illegal. Anyways, third tackle now, guys. The Warriors. Down the middle here. Almost too simple there for the former Titan there. Aaron Clark. And right on the 10, Parramatta's going to have to switch on to defend this set. Come on, Para! Para down the left! Watch it! And held out there. 5 minutes out now. RTS gets it off. Fifth tackle. 33 metres gain. It's a good long kick there. There's two Warriors on the one heel. This is going to be a try. I think that's a knock on from the Warriors. The Fox gets it. Run, Fox, run. 20, 30, halfway. Nobody's going to get him. Halfway, 30, 20, 10. He's got it. He's got it. On his 200th. Josh Addo-Carr. The Fox. What does he say? That's what he says. Try. And he scored such a good try, Kayo's broken. He scored such a good try that the entire stream has shut itself down. Can we sort that out? Goodness me, legends. You gotta be kidding. You got to be kidding me there. That's actually insane. The Fox, literally, legends, I'm not even kidding here. The Fox broke it. The Fox broke it. He grounds it, he celebrates, and then he goes, pow, and the whole thing shuts down. I just got to tell you right now, that is not a coincidence. Josh Addo-Carr scored a try that was so good that it broke KO itself, legends. That's how good it was. It was unbelievable. He has just run over 100 meters there to score a try, legend. He's gone from the try zone where the Warriors have knocked it on, collected the ball, and ran the entire field. Now, not many players can do that in our game, but yeah, bet the Fox can. And that is the pitch perfect first try to this game here. 4-0 to Parramatta in, well, not paradise, but it might as well be at the moment. And absolutely brilliant as he has a chat with Joe Ash there. Josh Addo-Carr's try streak against the Warriors. He's got a long one apparently. Zach Lomax from the side. Yes, Zach! Yes, baby! Zach Lomax slots it in to make it 6-0 now to the Parramatta Eels. Remember, legends, though, early days right now. Result 100% is not in the bag this soon on. That is just an early, lucky, and brilliant try. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Keena says that's all you're going to get. Hey, we'll see, Keena. We'll see. Fair enough, though, all right? If the Wars get the rest, the Wars get the rest. At the end of the day, I got no problem with the Warriors. I love the Warriors. But I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Let's go. Let's go. We can't do much right now, the Parramatta Eels, other than harm other teams' seasons like we've done to the Roosters. Round to Hopgood now. Through the middle here. Get a spin with it all here. 6 points to 0 at the moment. Paradise is real. The Warriors struggling to keep the Parramatta Eels back at the moment. Riley Smith over to the left now with Jack Williams there in support here, looking to force it forward. What a signing Josh Addo-Carr has been for the Parramatta Eels. Liam, mate, he's been a legendary signing there, I say, mate. Done a terrific job. Now through the middle. Barlow to Smith. Walker. Walker's on, folks. Walker's on. All aboard the Walker Train Express. And Riley Smith to Moses. And Moses will clear it in the air over to the far left here. And 15 out from the side. It's going to be collected by Tuivasa-Sheck here. There's a bit of a weakness there in the armour of the Eels here. And it might as well be RTS. CNK there. Once a Raider. Now backing around here. Junior Barlow there. Works well with Jermaine Hopgood. A bit of a shaky last few seasons from Junior before this one, where he's done arguably his best since the grand final year. Speaking of best since the grand final year, Riley Smith and Talon De Silva is quite possibly the safest hooker partnership the Parramatta Eels have had since then, almost 100%. It's pretty much undeniable. Just outside the 30 here, it's Tanner Boyd kicking it in the air here, over to the 10 and Iongi. He is just so trustworthy in those spots there. And he's young too. Only going to get better from here. And the Warriors force him back well there. Are you kidding me? Back to the 10. Zach Lomax around here. The Warriors easing in there. Back around. Averages 21 points per game here. Kelmer gets flopped. 50% of the way through the set now is Will Penasini. Looks like we're not expecting much from this set. We're just kind of getting the meters. Probably going to go for the kick soon. And Walker dummies through here and will be just behind the halfway line here in our best interest for the kick. Mitchell Moses thunders it there over to the far right, and it's getting pretty predictable where we're going to kick at the moment. I hope we shift that up a little bit at some point. I don't want to be too predictable, especially against a team like the Warriors. Nearly 10 minutes gone by in this game so far here. Background, let's go, Para, let's go. Let's go, Para, let's go. We bleed blue and gold. We bleed blue and gold. That is what he sold. Blue and gold. Blue and gold. Oh, and huge hit there from Junior Barlow on the Warriors. Putting him down the hard there. CNK over by the halfway line. On fifth tackle now. That was a good set from both Warriors and Para in a way. And it's a long tackle there for Zach Lomax. Over past the 10 now. He looks to take off there. And Zach Lomax goes to the ground here. Then roundabout, Will Penasini. Set for set between the two teams at the moment here. Now out towards his wing here. Sean Russell, he was a late addition to the team. Dylan Brown was the initial named. But if you were looking at Facebook and all that, it was leaked pretty early on, I think last night, that he was going to be dropped. And Riley Smith stays down and wins a penalty for the Parramatta Eels. He felt that knock there. Let's take a look at this and oh yeah, definitely. That's definitely a shoulder in the head. That is definitely a shoulder in the head on Riley. And that is why you wear your helmet, folks. That is why you wear your helmet. And hey, Michael Driver has just dropped into the chat with our first donation of the night. Thank you so much, legend. He has dropped $7.99. Don't worry, mate. I'm going to round that up to $8. The Fox on the round. What did the Fox say? First try scorer. I bought my five bed for next time. A big time rush concerts. Can't wait. Awesome, Michael Driver. Awesome, mate. Hope you enjoy. And how epic, bro. Thank you so much for the super chat. Could not be more thankful. The Fox, how legendary was he? Hopefully we get another try here, eh? Parramatta through the middle now. Back to Riley Smith. Then to Walker. To Joe Ash. Gets it off here and Russell knocks it on. Russell. Shorty boy. Shorty boy. No, shorty boy. You may be wearing 18 on your shirt, but you're not 18th man, buddy. Russell's some Parramatta Eels supporters' feathers there, losing the ball cleanly. Tried to catch it and lost it. Showed a lot of resilience there defensively, the New Zealand Warriors, and now the Parramatta Eels will have to defend. Would have appreciated the try there, guys. Would have made it a lot more exciting. A lot more exciting than it ended up being. Show some love, legends, to Michael Driver in the chat, by the way. Wade Egan to Catewell here. Goes around to the 30 now before being held out with it here. Then around to Wade Egan. Gets it up. Fisher Harris. Almost around here. Arms out. Fending it hard here. You can't stop him. Egan comes back here to Aaron Clark here. Aaron Clark was a little bit of a tricky dicky, wasn't he? Egan. Could we expect a high attacking kick here again from Tanner Boyd? Around the 40-metre line. It seems to be his favourite line at the moment, the red line, which is uncommon for NRL players as they usually prefer the white one. Parramatta, Iogi gets it! Iogi gets it. Brilliant! Do you think Eels are going to win the knock-on effects cup? Listen, mate, if you ever ask me what I'm going to think of Para, I think Para are going to win everything, legend. All right? If you ask me that, okay? Whatever you ask me Para's going to win, they are going to win, legend, all right? And, loses it. And Riley Smith plays at it, kicks it, and is that play on? What's the call here? Touch there from the Warriors. That is a real confusing. I think it was a knock-on initially from Para. Iogi. I've got no reaction to that one. That was just really simple. Will. No, wait, that was backwards from Will Cleanly. That was backwards from Will Cleanly. And then I guess Kelmer. I guess Kelmer's knocked it on, right? Because he pushed it forward, not thinking too hard about it, I guess. Can't be doing that. Okay. Not going to lie, I'm a little nervous about this set here. You know what? I'm not nervous at all. I'm not nervous at all right? Parramatta are doing fine. They're going to be great. They're going to be brilliant. They're gonna intercept again, all right? They're going to intercept again, obviously. Okay? There's no stress here. Who's stressed? Are you stressed? Are you stressed? You don't look very stressed. I don't think he's stressed. Back round to the left. Chanel tackled. Gets it to Boyd. Back around now. Fisher Harris here. No, I have not, legend. I watched Queensland Cup match between Dolphins and Blackhawks. Cool, mate. Enjoy the Cup games. All stars around here. And he got fully wedged there, the Warrior. Back around here, doing it nicely on either side. On fifth tackle, the Warriors kick it. And it's hit back by Warriors. Catewell, Will Pedicini collects it. He's allowed to keep running. He uploads backwards. McCalma to Alagi. He's running 20, halfway. Gets it to Zach Lomax. Slips and slides. And Zach is held on the 40. He plays it back to Riley. Riley Smith. It bounces to Joe Ash. There is no organisation here. He gets it over to Jermaine Hopgood. And it's 6 again. They were inside the 10 metres now. Jermaine Hopgood. First tackle. Smith from dummy half. Gets it to Dylan Walker now. On the head, he gets ahead to the 20. Mitchell Moses, and what a shift this has been. Honestly, could have easily been a try if they were a little bit more organised with it. And on the 15 now, halfway through the set, Paolo gets it over to Joe Ash, who gets it to Jack Williams, and he's ran through them! Too easy! Too easy! Jack freaking Williams! Not good enough for the Sharks, they said. Small signing, they said. Won't do much other than morale, they said. Eat that! Jack Williams, arguably one of Parramatta's signings of the season. And it all started with a header from Will Pedicini. Jack Williams smashes through them like a brick through glass. And you can't do it. You just can't allow that. Somebody call a doctor. They have just been smashed. 10-0 to the Parramatta Eels now. Oh. Let's go. And what was that, legends, that you said before? All right, where is it? Where is it? I'm looking for this comment. That's all you're going to get? What was that? Seems like we got a bit more than what you said we were going to get, legend. Oh, Zach Lomax now. Ready for the kick here. Mate, that is hype. That is hype right now. Jack Williams. Just love it. And flags are up there. Yes, legends. You saw that right. It is 12 points to nil. It's real. It's official. Parramatta are leading 1-12 right now at the highest level of it all. And despite what a signing Jack Williams has been, he does not usually break through that easily. Off the left foot there, he did really well to get past them. It was a great pass to him too, honestly, if you think about it. The Parramatta Eels just working as a team right now and batting down the hatches. The Warriors now with an interesting kick to the side to Mitchell Moses. Barlow looking for a big hit to open it up, and he does just that. He does his job perfectly. That's what the doctor ordered. The doctor in this instance being Riles. Don't take that literally, though. If you ask Riles to do some surgery, it probably won't work out as well as his surgical expertise on the Parramatta Eels. Back around here. Clubs have a completely different anatomy to a person. Riley Smith around. Warriors still clinging to fourth at the moment, the Warriors, but it's not an easy cling to fourth right now. They really want to win this game, and it's not done yet. Absolutely not done yet. All right, play 5 now. On the 40, Mitchell Moses hits it very high in the air there. Lomax loves to chase, and the Warriors get the ball here. Good tackle there from Zach Lomax on the Warriors. RTS goes down. Back around here. He was MVP myself. Did you, George? I appreciate it. Let's go the Parramatta Eels, mate. Good to hear. Good to hear, Legend. I hope they do good for. I hope that they do very well for you and that you enjoy it. 6 again, Parra. We don't want to be given the 6 agains. All right, okay. Just keep you cool. Keep you cool, folks, lads, ladies, and gentlemen. Allen feeling his face there. I think he wants a penalty. Good luck, mate. Good luck. You're right to play the ball, Dallin. It's been cleared. Yeah, no, he wasn't hit in the face. That tackle was so good. That tackle could have gone on a highlight reel to advertise finals if we were playing it. That's how good that tackle was. The impact. Now the left here. Fisher Harris won a 4P with the Panthers before coming here. Gets around here. Harris to Vita. Thinks he was looking for the offload, but Hopgood read that perfectly. And Jermaine's confused as the referee blows for a penalty here. He doesn't know what he did there. I don't know what he did either, to be honest with you, but penalty. Let's watch it. I guess he twisted a little as he was falling, but it still feels a little forced. Oh, well, here we go, legends. Warriors with a big set here. They've got a huge opportunity to break through the line now. Fisher Harris there. Kept back by the Parramatta Eels props. Hopgood. Round the middle now. Dylan Walker works with Iyongi to get them back here. Great thing about being right on the 10 is you have that extra defender with the fullback. He's not far back watching for the 40-20. And on the wall, no! Forget about it. That extra defender meant nothing. The Warriors are over with a try. No! No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Adam Pompey. A volcanic eruption that engulfs the try line. Adam Pompey is over. And Parramatta's firm hand of dominance on this game is over as well. Off of a brilliant pass that started from Tanner Boyd there. It was going to be a tough one to beat him with that speed, and he shows it there. Done. And now it is 12-4 with a kick to come. They managed to drag that try back now. Hopefully it's their last. Hopefully it's their last, Legends. Come on. Be your last. Be your last. Be your last, Warriors. Don't you get another. I'm not allowing it. No. Out of here. Get out, Warriors. Get out. All right, Tanner Boyd. Lolly legs. Side. Points worth double. Pappenhausen do it. That's why he did it. Come on, mate. You want the win? You got to hit the post. You got to hit the post, Tanner. The post. No, Tanner. You missed it. You're meant to hit the post, buddy. Oh, well. It's no points for you, and you don't get that special hoodoo victory. Let's go! Tried to tell him, but he just wouldn't listen, Tanner Boyd. Even if we're across countries, just doesn't listen. Disappointing. Such a letdown. He's meant to never miss. That's why he should have hit the post. I thought he never misses, so he must have chose not to hit that. He had to have chosen not to hit it. My goodness me. You've got to be kidding me, Tanner. Let's go. All right. Parramatta Eels kicking it off again here. 18 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half still. On the halfway line, the ref is telling him to move the tee a little bit where they had it placed. Zach Lomax. What a player he has been for the Parramatta Eels. Or what a player he was for the Dragons even when he was there, the Dragons. The rewards of good. Here we go. Parramatta. That's a long kick there to the goal line there. The Warriors, here they come. Running into it there. And I'm playing too much Rugby League 26 because I swear to God, I saw the line. I saw like the kicking line, like the bar go up. I must be because my brain's just thinking of this like that, even though it isn't. Wade Egan. Just now, Smith held out well. Jack Williams got a try before. Now he's on the defense. Murata Niokore, what an impact player he can be when he wants to for a team. Any team even. Had his value on a day. And then Boyd gets around here. Though he can knock on the ball a bit much, though. As Mel will tell you here on the channel whenever she's around. It's a good long kick now. The Parramatta Eels, it's not too easy of a catch either for Zach Lomax, but he gets it and he'll run to the 20 now before going down there. Zach Lomax on the ground here. Gets up with it. The appeals are there. Mitch Moses now to the right here. Will Patacini with a grand old force there. Gets to the 30 now. Moses. Back around. Iogi here. And that's a hard shot there from the Warriors. Come on, let's stay down, guys, and get a pair. Junior Bolo now. Bolo there. Smith. Gets it to Walker. Then around to Moses here. And Mitchell Moses to Tulagi there. On the 40. We'll have one more play here. Riley Smith. And Joe Ash is going to do the kick, not Mitchell. There's a lot of chase there. And it gets collected by Chance, who will slip and just take the tackle there on Kelma. Running towards the ball there. And again, Warriors around here to go to win the Queensland Cup. I mean, I wouldn't complain, Legend. I got nothing against the Bears. Got a lot of appreciation for the Bears. And penalty. Penalty for the Warriors. Listen, I've just got to say it, right? 12's one of those lists where you're excited, but like it's not safety, is it? We really should be looking at our discipline because I feel like we've given away so many penalties, at least compared. Maybe I'm going crazy. It feels like that way is the opposition fan. It feels like we're losing our discipline a little right now at this second. Hot good. Round to the left here for the Parramatta Eels. Riley Smith gets help from the forwards. Sometimes I forget that the hooker's also a forward. Back to the left here. Harris DeVita gets it to RTS. See, here we go. All around. RTS finds the offload to Tanner Boyd. Tanner Boyd's going to go through the line now. No! To the 20 now before going down. Defense! 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 Back around the middle to the 10. Yeah, Corey goes to go. He gives 6 again. All right. Goes around here. Plays the ball. 15 minutes left in the first half. Second tackle. Back around. It's the birdie Clark. Around Aaron Clark, just too short to get there at the moment, it seems. Dylan Walker. The Parramatta Eels coming together a metre off. They found our weak side and they're going to come through again. No, they're not. He's out. He was out. And the ball goes out too. The Parramatta Eels have defended their honour. Ah! Parramatta. 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 Punch the sky with bloody fists and bash against the wall. When you hear the whistle, it's time to go to war. We bleed for one another and the story must be told. That when you cut us open, we beating blue and gold. All right. Jermaine to Riley Smith here. I'm just, wow, what a defensive effort there. All right, huge here. Russell down the left side now on the second tackle, legends. Second tackle. I can't help but do the hand movements, all right? I can't help it. I'm energized. They say autism goes a bit with ADHD like that. Back to Smith. Goes to Hop Goat. Back around here, putting a long one to Iongi here. And Iongi spun around. Riley Smith on fourth tackle with a very lukewarm kick, I'll say that much. Slides and goes forward, the kick. Anyways, Joe Ash with the tackle there, I guess. Sorry, that just wasn't exactly an amazing kick, though. Credit to Riley. Maybe that was the plan, right? Shift them down a side. Back around. Third tackle here. There's no reason this team can't be a top 8 team next year facing the Warriors in finals. You know, whatever ends up happening in this game, credit where it's due. Tanner Boyd. And Marata Niokore takes off. And it was a try saver there from Iongi. Kicks low. Joe Ash knocks it on. Joe Ash knocks it on. No, the ref says fine. I'm in shock. I think that was a clean knock on from Joe Ash. I saw the bubble. I saw the bubble. That's unbelievable. Only people who watch ads will know what that means. It's that unbelievable bubble. Jermaine Hopgood. Hop Goat. Hop God. Hop Legend. And up. Feeling his face, Jermaine. He's feeling it and he's going to play the ball now. Hey! He copped that. All right. All right, Mitchell Moses, 25 metres out from their own line. And that one bounces quite a far way. It gets to the 10 now. The Parramatta Eels have put a great chase in here. And DWZ is going to go down on his 20. Good work. You're watching cricket, legend. The cricket, you got to hit that bat with the ball. All right. Actually, no, wouldn't it be the other way around? That's background left side here. RTS. 27 tackles in opposition's half compared to Paris 10. Back around. Nice haircut. Thank you very much, Josh. Appreciate it, legend. Just beard was getting a bit too much, so needed a trim, you know. Anybody who prefers the beard will probably be back before this season's even over, I'm going to be honest with you. It grows back pretty quick. We've already got a bit of a coming back. Long kick here, and it ends up on the 10 here, Iongi. Semi-spirally kick around. Though I'd like to point out that the clean-shaven TJC is undefeated this year. So that's interesting, isn't it, legends? TJC, when he shaves, he won. Maybe he needs to stay clean-shaven. Hard times on the kick here. Will Petticini down the right here. 10 minutes left in this game's first half. Riley Smith with an interesting pass to Charlie Guymer there. That's my guy, as we always say here on the channel. Gets it to Smith. Back around here, Matt Doorey. Over to Mitchell, who kicks 50-metre line, kicks the line, he keeps going. He keeps going through the legs. Riley kicks, and it's going to be, is that a try for Yogi? He might have knocked that on. He might have knocked that on, and he might not even be onside. That was a complete wonder effort. A complete one. That is a complete, like, just go for it and pray. You ever heard of in a video game spray and prayers? That was kick and pray, all right? It's a classic move in Rugby League 26, all right, where you drop the ball, you kick it, the AI goes all crazy and can't defend. They stand still. That's what it ended up. All right, Mitchell. Mitchell keeps kicking it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Play on, Mitchell. Keeps guard. Watching. We'll keep an eye on this.
Yes.
Mitchell Moses. Does he take Mitchell out of the chase for it? Riley Smith. And then it comes off the Warrior. This is really technicalities with the rules. Okay, Isaiah. Now, this is where you got to feel bad for Isaiah because I reckon Isaiah knocks it on. What a try it would have been, though. The fans. You see that on telly, Legend? That's why the fans are so good. Oh, there's no doubt Iogi's offside from Riley's kick, but it comes off the Warrior, which should... Seriously? Okay. Interesting. Well, yeah, no try I kind of expected, but... Interesting. Not really sure what you could expect from anyone. Wouldn't that be accidental offside? I don't know with that. Don't know with that one here. Now it's 9 likes. Cheers, Michael. Hey, Emil King with the $10 dono. Thank you so much. That's our second donation of the stream here and highest so far. What's up, Legend? Nothing much. What's up with you, bro? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm getting better every single week from all that's been going on in that. You know, I'm feeling a lot better, hoping to start with by this week getting at least another 1 or 2 streams out and working for there, hopefully doing all the finals ones because there's a lot less games and all that, and be back to normal by next season, you know? 10 watching, 8 likes. We can improve that, mate. W haircut and W chat supporters. Thank you very much for Emu King and a W donation. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, Emu King. Parramatta Eels. 5th tackle, defense now. Still feels like our game compared to Warriors, but you never know. Watch me jinx them there. Yeah, watch me jinx them. Zach Lomax, I think that was a knock-on from him. No, they say it's fine. They've missed 2 knock-ons by us, I feel. But, you know, Iogi, forward now. Hell. Dean Love Stuff says, g'day. He just said, g'day, Dean. Welcome back to the stream, Legend. Congrats on your Rabbitohs win over the Eels. We did it good for you by beating the Roosters. Riley Smith. Over to Joe Ash here. I feel like we've missed 2 knock-ons here. Back around, Joe Ash. Gets it up to Riley. To Dury here, past Guymer. The second rowers linking up well. Before we go to Riley, here we go. Back around, Charlie Guymer. Bro, things are great here. I'm enjoying my new job. Oh, nice, mate. I'm glad, mate. Good to hear. Give his donation love. I didn't do it. Wait, you're right. I didn't do it. How could I not do that? There you go, mate. There's your love. There's your love, mate. There's your love. Carrying on with the rest of your comments here. The Parramatta Eels with a bit of a shake and bake there and lose it to the Warriors. And so doesn't coming along nicely. Great, Kid. That's great to hear, mate. Good. Always love hearing that my viewers are going good here on the channel. You know, I like to think of us as one big community. So when one of us is doing well, we're all doing well, right? when one of us is down, we be there for them. That's how I like to build my community. Some people would love to have, uncountable amount of followers, but for me, it's really just to the extent of what I love doing and spreading who I am. Anyways, here we go, legends. Warriors on fourth tackle. Why does the sign say no try? It said no try because there was offsides and Yogi did not ground that, in my opinion, anyways. But we carry on. Parramatta collected there by Yogi. Heavy pressure from the Warriors. The Warriors, they really want the touchy to be doing something. They think the touchy's done a bad job from the looks of it, the way they've been shouting at him. Lomax on the outside backs here, gets third tackle. Joash to Fox. Josh Adokar got the first try of the night. It was an epic one too for his big 200th. Held on the ground. Great handling, keeping his feet at times there. To just fight their way back there to the line. Over. A long kick there. It's a good high one and ends up with RTS there. In and about here. Just slumping to the ground now. They'll play it here for Harris Tavita. And the Warriors at the moment, just flying with it here. Come on, Para, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, legends, but you guys wondering, why am I not streaming a game as big as Craig Bellamy's 600? Honestly, sorry, legends, I've been distracted by something way bigger than Craig Bellamy's 600. The Warriors knocked on the ball. Let's go! Come on! Knock on, flip, flip, swish, swish. Hey! Oh! Barra, let's go! Why we're not streaming the 600 is honestly just because when it comes to Parramatta days, legends, I'm always so on the Parramatta case. I'm so on that wagon that I just physically can't really focus on something else. It's a problem I have. It probably has something to do with my condition and obsessions and shit and stuff. And stuff. And stuff. But we'll hopefully get a stream or two going tomorrow, legends. Probably not all three, but we'll try to get at least one, maybe two in for you, all right? Because I like the idea of getting those going. Parramatta now to Will Petacini to Yogi. It's a full set here. About 15 out from the try line of the Warriors' end here. Can the Parramatta Eels get this? He's taken a while to get off him there, the Warrior. Probably trying to get his team on side. Riley Smith to Guymer. Takes it towards the upright here. And on the 10, 4.5 minutes to go. And Para lose the ball. My God, this better not be Storm all over again. This better not be Storm all over again, I tell you. If this is Storm again, I'm just gonna go into my quiet little corner. Speaking of Storm, while I will not be streaming it, it works out well for you, legends, because it is on Channel 9 live and free for years. So enjoy that one. Amy Park, Bellamy's big 600. Dragons Manly. Well, we'll definitely be doing Cowboys Broncos. And Dragons Manly, there's a chance, Michael. There's a chance, bro. We'll see. It's a toss-up between the two. It depends when I wake up and what I'm doing on the day. High kick in the air here. The Parramatta Eels managed to get it. Iogi goes to the ground now. Book myself, which is punches to herself. Cool, mate. I'll be at the game. Awesome, mate. Cheer your team on loud and proud. Honestly, Dragons and Manly are kind of very similar teams in how they play right now. And I say that with the most respect, okay? Actually, no, I don't like Manly, but, the most respect I could possibly give within reason. Riley Smith, the standard is here. Taduri and Guymer gets up with it here. Let me at him, he says. Let me at him. Gets it over to halfway. Mitchell Moses now with a low kick into the Warriors here. And, what's the play here? What's the call here? First tackle. It was played at. They would have got 6 again if they got it seems like. But we knocked it on, so handover. Mitchell Listen, I've got a bit of this is coming from the rugby league fan that's never, played actual like professional in my life, obviously, but sometimes doing the simple stuff is fine. We don't need to be trying to score every set. I love Mitchell. He's an absolutely brilliant rugby league footballer. But I feel like this game he's trying to do a bit too much. Like, and what I mean by that is that we've got simple stuff, and he's just, like that there, you just kick it. You know what I mean? You just kick it. Like, if it works, it's brilliant, but in my opinion, just do the simple stuff, Mitch, until we can really get that momentum going. I know you want to start something, and I love that about you, and it'll probably work eventually, but, like, it's about picking your moments, Warriors knock it on again, though, and we get the ball back, luckily. The Warriors have been their own worst enemies tonight. We've given them chances. They've been their own worst enemies. Back round. Russell, spinning like a ballerina, my good old water boy. Then to Riley. Here's his chance. Williams. He's held. I completely misheard what the ref said there. I thought he said cheese bucker. Riley Smith, and I'll be like, what's a cheese bucker? Now through the middle here, past the 40. Parramatta, 2 tackles left in their set. Mitchell Moses. Iogi gets around, and Will Pedicini will just have to take the tackle there. On the 20, or, well, just behind the 20, really. Riley. Mitchell Moses. It's a kind of low, kind of high chip here to Russell, trying to move forward. He stands there. He tries to find the pass, but he just couldn't there. And there's no tricksting in it. Warriors get the ball back there. No tricks, no fools. Can't see Penrith Panthers going 5 in a row. Personally, legend. Oh, no. I think Panthers are more hated legend. I just don't like Manly because of my North Sydney Bears heritage legend. But, that's not saying what the general dislike is. I think most people don't want Panthers to win if we're going to pick a team, but yeah. Background to the left here. In and around. He's popping around Pompey here. He gets to the halfway line before going down. Canberra, Melbourne, and Warriors. Unfortunately, I think Panthers are in it too, Legend, but I just don't think they'll get it. Kelba. Oh! Tuolungi absolutely smashes him. And let's say hello to halftime here. That is the best way to end a half. No call on field by the referee, and it is 12-4 at halftime here. Attaboys, attaboys. And you know what time it is now? It's time for the TJC Sports Halftime Show with your host, TJC Sports. Ooh, ah da da. Ooh, ah da da. Ooh, ah da 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 da. Da, da, da. You see us rolling, you hate it. We gotta smash you with our tries of dirty. You gotta smash you with our tries of dirty. It all started with a brilliant run from Josh Adokar where you would have bet all money on Rocco Berra scoring. And he just took off, running the entire field from there. And they were never going to catch him at that speed. And then after that, Jack Williams. Jack, my boy. How perfect that was. You are brilliant. You are spectacular. You are Jackie Boy Williams. We just want to, we just got to take in the fact that was a very solid half, okay? A few too many errors for my liking, but also the Warriors haven't taken advantage yet, so we can look at that too. We just need to look at ourselves in the second half if we want to win this one, all right? The Warriors, if they get that stiff, they will take it. But if we can just think of the fact that we have that kind of lead where even if they score, we still have it, just keep your cool, guys. Hold yourselves together. There's only so much that they can do. So top I would give a chance. So top four I would give a chance for grand final. That's fair enough, Michael Driver, but this is a team that's just came off a 4P. All right, so like, you know, teams outside the top four can make the grand final. They just can't win the grand final usually. Like, look at 09, what Para talks about. We made the grand final. I'm pretty sure the Cowboys made a grand final while not being in the top four. Not the one they won, but another one. I'm sure there's a couple more, but you essentially you don't have to be in the top four necessarily. You just don't usually win it when you're not in the top four because you don't have that second chance or that week off, or it's just not designed for you to get it. Yeah, that's what I said, Michael. That's what I just said. Parramatta in 2009 did it from 8th spot. I think Cowards also did it at one point. The point is that Para. The point is that we didn't win it though, right? But we technically still made the grand final, So there's no reason to say that Panthers can't make the grand final after going off a bloody 4-peat. But you'd have to hope they don't. You'd have to hope they don't, Legend, for it. You'd have to really yeah. So it's not impossible, Legend, as I've said. It's just unlikely. I think technically anybody in the top 8 could make the grand final. It's just the struggle to win it that's a whole nother thing entirely. I don't think Para wasn't top 4, were they, in 22? Were they? If we were top 4, we were like 4th, if we were lucky. We definitely weren't 8th, but What is your prediction for Roosters versus Storm? The Storm are probably going to win 1-12, Legend, but I would love it if you guys got one over them. I don't really lose either way. I'm going to be honest with you, Legend. Paris season is already over when it comes to what we can achieve. All that we can do now is show off what we're building towards. Yeah, they were barely top 4 though, right? From memory. I don't know, out of 22. Boom, boom. Check this out. Yeah, 4th. Yeah, now, see that, Legends, right? While we finished 4th, okay, I'm going to give you an example here, right? How usually top 4 tells you who's going to win it. But if you look at this ladder from 22, right, where Para made the grand final came for, it's like people don't realize that we were above the Storm, all right, 34-32. Would people have rated us to win the grand final more than Storm, though? Absolutely not. I do not remember a year where you guys have rated Para to win the premiership more than Storm. I reckon Storm probably... I reckon that in that year was probably a top 5 that were rated, Legends. But you know what? Literally by only a win being in the top 4, I don't really rate that as we had a high chance that year. Ultimately we overachieved making the grand final, in my opinion. Even top 4, arguably, looking at that, we overachieved. What we're building towards is having a year where we don't overachieve, where we reach a level that makes sense to where we are. But how we're about. Depends who Panthers play week 1. I don't know, Legend. I mean, I don't think you can look at the Dogs game this week because it was a reserve grade team, man. And when the Panthers did play if you look at when the Panthers did play the Dogs earlier in the season, when they had a proper strength team, Legend, yeah, just as I thought, 8-6, Panthers won that one. All right, so the Dogs actually are at a lose. The Dogs actually this season so far lose when they have a full straight team against the Panthers here. If they play the Storm, maybe that's a struggle for them. I will admit that. Maybe the Raiders as well. I think they play, but they probably won't. They won't play the top 4. They'll play one of the 5. Broncos, Sharks. Honestly, they will probably... You know what? They would probably beat a Roosters, in my opinion.
They would probably beat a Roosters for me personally. They'd probably beat a Roosters, but 5th versus 8th and 6th versus 7th, they'll probably be playing Sharks most likely based on how the ladder's going. And if they play the Sharks, I'd probably have to go with Panthers. No, I probably would have to go with Panthers. The only one there where I feel like, yeah, no, I'll probably just about go with Panthers. I think Panthers are a very good finals. They're built different. I think they'd beat the Sharks. We can disagree on that, peeps, but yeah, I think they would. Finals is just a different beast entirely to regular season, and they're going to have a fully rested, full strength team. There's a reason that they have nobody playing this game versus the Dogs last night. And if they play the Sharks, yeah, you can 7 versus 6, right, Legend? So yeah. NRL Edits and Bear says, yo, NRL Bears, welcome to the stream, mate. Good to have you here, Legend. Still playing the finals. Yes, they can still play in the finals, Legend. This is a heart attack game. Oh, it's certainly not an easy game, Legend. We haven't been perfect, have we? But we can. I'm aware how finals works, Michael. I'm aware how finals works. You don't have to tell me. But yeah, this game has been a bit of a roller coaster. We still got that lead, and it's I wouldn't call it comfortable yet, but I'd call it like it's a lead where we have footing, you know? It's a lead where we could take a step or fall down a step and still get up. That's the kind of lead it is. Now, do I think that that's that I'm confident? Not necessarily, but I am. Well, how would you word it? I am cautiously optimistic for the second half. Cautiously. I can't stress that enough. Cautiously. We better not blow the lead like we do. Look, we're on good form, Legend. I don't think we will, but the stats, you know, the Warriors, realistically based on stats, should be doing much better than this. This game just hasn't gone the stats' way. It just hasn't. It just hasn't gone the stats' way. And the only try they scored, you could argue, had a lot of luck behind it. I remember earlier, there was this one moment where Chanel Aristovides running to the line, and you bet for all money he scores, but then Mitchell Moses clutched it with help from his wing and that. It was just, wow. Yeah, 6 takes on 7. So, yeah, the most likely lineup, Legend. I highly doubt the Roosters finish in 7th. I reckon they'll finish in 8th. And in which case, like, that's the reason Panthers have are leaving their players out, is because they know that they're making finals. But for me, if I'm going Sharks, Panthers, and Panthers have rested all their players ready for finals, I'm going with the Panthers in that one versus Sharks. All right, that's just how it is. That's just the truth. That's what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do, Legends, and that's just it. Moses is him. Dang right he is, NBA edits. Dang right he is. Give me a high five through the screen, bro. Dang right he is. He is him. He is the man, the guy, the myth, the goat, the legend. Let's go. Let's go. Moses. M-O-S-E-S. Moses. And how good has Isaiah been under the high ball for the most part? Wow. Roosters play South in their last game. Yeah, and it makes a huge decision on the ladder. Now, it's up. It could end up not mattering if the Dolphins do well this round. It could end up not mattering, honestly, Michael. But yeah, Isaiah is him as well, mate. Isaiah was goated. I feel like Joash is having a bit of a 50-50 game, not to single anyone out, but he can improve upon that in the second half, and overall we're doing okay. I think they missed a couple of knock-ons from Para, but I'm not going to complain because of how many times that's happened to other teams. I'm a bit disappointed not seeing Dylan in his favourite game versus the Warriors. However, he'll be at the Newcastle game at CommBank, and we can say our goodbyes there. Now, it still doesn't feel real, Legends, that we're saying goodbye to one of the best blokes to wear that jersey when it comes to just as a guy. Dillbag's just humble roots and now getting his big payday with Newcastle now. Wish him nothing but the best when we get to that. That's going to be tough. But for now, we're focusing on the Eels tonight where we're doing passable. We're doing fine. Everything's fine. I feel like that name with everything on fire around him. Everything's fine. Or at least that's how I'm going to feel if we blow it. I don't think we will, but if we do, you got it. You got it. You got it, legend. You got it, get it. Oh. Surely second half's got to be underway soon, legends. Ooh, pumped. Ready. I'm ready. I'm ready, legends. I'm so ready. All right, I'm so ready. I'm TJ. I'm TJC ready. I'm so ready. Couldn't be more ready, actually. Canberra will probably play Warriors one for probably, but top four isn't something. I don't know if the Warriors are going to get top four, legend. At the moment, we'll see. Broncos still have a firm chance at it, but yeah, most likely the Warriors should get it. But if they lose tonight, it's a whole lot tougher for them. Yeah, they can still make the top, legend. They just have to. If you look at the ladder here, all right. On points difference, they have a positive of 148. All right, compared to the 26 of the Warriors. If they get as many points as the Warriors, they're in fourth and Warriors are dropped. So realistically, all Broncos have to do is win the game tomorrow versus the Cowboys. And then if they lose to Storm, hope that the Warriors, where are the Warriors here? Who are they playing? Hope the Warriors lose to Manly. It's all up to you, Michael. You decide finals potentially. You decide finals potentially, legends. Wouldn't that be massive, mate? Yeah, all they have to do is beat Cowboys realistically if they want a shot. And then it's on the Warriors whether they make top four. Anyways, here we go, legends. Second half is almost underway, so I'm going to change this to say second half because I know that I'm a Muppet that'll forget if I don't. We all know how I am on this channel. At least the long-term viewers do, right? You long-term viewers know exactly how I am and how silly I can be forgetting stuff here on the channel. I can be all crazy. Crazy Daisy. Daisy. Warriors. Oh, mate. We are just, you know what our job is at the end of this year, legends? It is to ruin other teams' finals hopes. That is our job, our purpose. That is all Parrot is doing right now. That is all Parrot is doing. Yeah, DC's last game. So realistically, it's far from impossible, isn't it, legends? It's far from impossible. All right, second half. Here we go. Warriors kick us all. Come on, Para. Through the line, Mitchell Moses goes to Dory. Slam and dunk away. To the ground he goes. It looks a little wet over there. Don't know what the weather forecast is like in New Zealand, but it looks a little bit wet. Pitch got a little bit too excited. Zach Lomax held on the 20 here. Now the Guymer gets it to Joe Ash here, who goes around to Williams here, the try scorer from the first half here. Spun around. Riley Smith here gets up and about it now. Jermaine Hopgood hopping along. Hopsy daisy. Hopsy daisy. Back round. Guymer now. That's our Guymer through. onto the halfway line now. And on the 5th, Mitchell Moses is going to clear it. Simple stuff, exactly like that, Mitch. Exactly like that. Simple plays. That's just what the Parramatta Eels want from you. That's all they want. And there we go. On the ground he goes. Now round to the right here through the middle. The Warriors will go where, and fall to the ground there for the second tackle here. Round to DWZ. Long hair, long fall down. Third tackle. Back around. Near Corey. Up with it. Will be a Roosters will lose to Melbourne. I can't see them beating Melbourne. And coach's 600 game. I agree with you that I can't see it happen. I can't see it happening, but you know. Oh. Warriors, Wade Egan. Bad play. Bad play, Wade Egan. Very, very bad play, Wade Egan. Very bad play, Wade. Technically, Dolphins could still get finals too, Michael, but it'll be interesting, all right? It's a 3-horse race. Dolphins, Manly, Roosters. Who will get the gold? Josh Adokar with the ball to open up our attacking opportunities in the second half. Number 5, high five. He's on the ground. Over to Riley Smith now. Riley Smith goes chitty chicken, bang, 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 and gets it over to Williams there. Now on the ground here. Back around Guymer. Guymer finds the pass over to Mitchell Moses, and Mitchell Moses goes to cover Tuolungi here. Tuolungi all at but out of it there. Helped by Kurt Catewell. One of the few Brisbane Broncos that I've ever witnessed from the forward position kick a field goal. Probably in general, forwards kicking field goals. It just doesn't happen. Kurt Catewell, folks. And on 5th tackle, Williams knocks the ball on. He thinks he was stripped. Mitchell's going to challenge. Mitchell's going to challenge for his team. Williams reckons stripped. You know what they say in rugby league, though, legends? Never trust a forward. Never trust a forward. Let's see. Let's see. Should we trust a forward? So that myth of don't trust a forward is not true. It is a myth. It's successful. The charge is successful. From now on, I will trust Jack Williams with everything. All right? Does he want to know my card number? Does he want to know my address? Does he want to know what my birth certificate? Does he want it? He can have it. He can have all of it. Thank you, Jack Williams. We have ourselves a penalty. Let's go. And we're opting to take the 2. We're opting to take the 2, baby. Never underestimate the 2. The 2. You never underestimate it. Never. Woo-hoo. Never, ever, ever, ever. 14-4. It's coming up soon for you. This team's driving me half crazy. Oh, for the love of them. Zach Lomax from in front. He's got it! He's got it! He's got the 2! Come on! He's got the 2. He's got the 2. He's got the glue for the blue and gold. Oh, yeah. Zach Lomax now. Hickory dickory. He takes the pickery and is held. And he might have bounced a little there, but lucky us, we're fine. All and around we go now. Held out in it. Riley Smith. Back to the left here. Guymer fights Joe Ash, who goes around to Williams here. Williams held. And then it goes to Joe Ash. Thereabouts here. They keep forcing it forward here and going around with it. And then Riley Smith goes over to Moses. Goes back here to Guyman now. Whoop, whoop, a hoodoo. Let's shoot the hoop, folks. 40 metres gained. Mitchell Moses. Easy. Easy. He cleans that over to the side, and Lomax challenges the ball, and it'll end up with the Warriors. They just barely get that. Tuivasa-Sheck absorbed the blast there as if he was like one of those. You ever seen those like rubber toys? You throw them, all right? You know, you throw them and they take the impact and you get like a shape out of it. That's what he was right there, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Then now it's time for nickel Clockstad. About a nickel every time I said Clockstad, I would have way too many nickels to ever remember how many that is, legends. All right, on the halfway line now. Warriors. Kicks it again here. And now it's going to end up with Lomax, who finds the pass here and shifts it on here to Iongi here, who goes around now. Iongi held on the ground now. Then to the right, Mitchell Moses, Zach Lomax. In and about it all. They keep running with it. Have been the best team all year. Oh, yeah, mate. Ethan Strange has been a brilliant 5'8" this year. He does deserve to win something, legend. And, yeah, the Raiders, I would love to see them in the grand final personally, Michael. Personally. As much as it makes Para's grand final, like, it makes Para's finals drought look worse, but also, you know, I've got nothing against Canberra, really, as a club, so I would love it if they got it compared to most of the other teams that are in finals this year. Good long kick. See, he gets it. Chard's there. No lucky chance for you, Chards. You're on the ground. Joe Ash. Come on, legends. Smackdown. I want you to elbow. Pound him. Pound him. Yes. Yes, Riley. Yes, Riley. Yes. Yes. Back around. It's called a tackle, boys. Mitchell Moses gets him down. Who do you want winning the grand final? Probably the Raiders if I had to pick between the teams that are currently in finals, legends, contention. Raiders or Warriors? Those are the two I would love to win it. Raiders or Warriors. Everyone else, forget about it. I don't care about them winning. Back to Egan. Tanner Boyd clears it over to the left here. The commentators can't help but talk about the next game that I care a lot less about. Josh Adokar. Now around here in game 200. Back to the left side here. Sean Russell. And dangerous tackle. Dangerous tackle. That's a penalty. Has to be a penalty. 1 second, legends. I've disconnected my headset while doing that. That is a clean penalty. Send him off. Bastard. You bastard. That is a terrible tackle. That is a terrible tackle on my boy. You don't mess with my water boy like that. You don't. You nearly ticked him on his head if he didn't act on that, DWZ. What do you mean you're confused? It was a clear, dirty action. Thank you. Over to the 40 now. Deservingly a report for that one. Joe Ash, Papali. Gets it to the side. Oh, it'll probably be the Storm legend, but that doesn't mean that's who I want to win it. Back around here. Honestly, I'll worry about finals when we get to it. My focus is on Para for the rest of the regular season. Held there, Dury. Playing it just outside the 30 here, fourth tackle. Moses coming to a lugging through the line here. Oh, Blake, beautiful Blake Buck. Oh my God! Oh my God! Isaiah! Oh, hallelujah! 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 Come on! Let's go! I say Isaiah, you say Yogi. Isaiah, Yogi, Isaiah, Yogi, Isaiah, Yogi, Isaiah, Yogi. Nothing gonna break my stride. Nothing gonna slow me down. I got to get the win. Parramatta. Dice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Absolutely perfect. Thank you, Paradise. Thank you. Oh, yes. What's going on with Warriors? Well, if you didn't see this possible result coming, then you don't know how Para's been playing. Para's been playing really well outside the South game. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 20-4. Zach Golmax, baby. Ring-a-ding-ding. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 29 minutes to go, legend. 29 minutes to go. Gotta win, baby. Gotta win. Baby, win, win, win. Gotta win, win, win. Baby, gotta win, win, win. Oh, win, win, win. Baby, gotta win, win. You must be so hot, mate. I'm always hot. I don't know what to tell you, Michael Driver, bro. I'm the hottest creator on the planet. Let's go. And the hottest Eels fan. Let's go in around here. Takes a carry there. Jermaine Hopgood onto the ground here. Smith gets it around here. Mate, the dancing around. Now I'm just hyped, mate. I'm just hyped. Click that stuff. I don't care, mate. I'm dancing. I'm dancing when Parramatta get the tries. Background to Dory here. In and about here, Dory. I found him. No need for the sequel to Nemo. Flick pass a bit sideways there. Lomax gets it though, and they say it's fine. Lucky. Are you hot or cold? I'm hot, mate. Always hot. Though you know who is cold? The Warriors right now. Puts it up here with a big kick. Parramatta. Long pass sideways for Williams. It's a good catch. He finds the pass here for Riley Smith, who kicks it, and it's gonna be. Oh! Did he get it? I think he was out. I think he was out. Please give it to Riley. Give it to Riley. If there's somebody up there, give it to Riley. There's nobody that deserves to try more. There is nobody that deserves to try more than Riley Smith. What a young kid he is. He's got such a future ahead of him. It's a brilliant kick. It's a brilliant kick past them. But I think it's either already out or his arm touches it simultaneously. Yeah, he's out. Ah, Riley. Oh, Riley, you got so close, man. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about that one. That was brilliant, though. Absolutely brilliant there from him. I'm so proud of him. Far out. All right, as is his family. Okay, the Warriors. Over past the 30, gets to Catewell. Catewell now to the ground. How much was Parramatta paying head to head against Warriors? Oh, it was like $2 something, but legend, it's not that huge of an upset. The Parramatta Eels had a lot of people tipping them for the victory, legend. This isn't exactly a shocking upset. It's an upset, but it's not a shocking upset. A lot of people would have seen this coming. A lot of people. The Warriors and the Eels, ladies and gentlemen. It's just too good. It's just too perfect. It's like peak rugby league, you know? It's peak. Some of the greatest I've seen. I love it. I love rugby league, legends. It's just you can't make up how much you love it. When you do love it, you can't fake it, you can't sell it. You know, you can't. It's just everywhere, you know, it's all over you. It's in the air, it's in the brain, it's in the heart, it's in the stupidity that you have. It's in everything. There we go. Eels are on fire, bro. No, I said exactly, Emu King. Eels are on fire. I don't think it's that shocking like some people think. We are on fire. You know, it's literally in our song legends. One of our songs, Para's on fire. Ooh, Eels building under the great coach and leadership. Thank you, Emu King. Riles deserves some respect. The way he changed this team around in such a short time. Eels challenge here. And it's successful. I don't even know what we challenged for, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you. The up is still on. You can have all my information, Para. There's a head clash there, definitely. Charlie Geimer and Egan. Surprised that wasn't talked about in the slow-mo. Even if they were favourites, Legend, that doesn't change the fact that the Parramatta Eels were a team that many expected to win this game, Michael. We were the underdogs, but we were also expected by a lot to potentially win this one. We were one of the most... It was one of the most, tipped... One of the highest number of tips for us in a game this year so far. Realistically, if you were looking at it based on form, Parramatta should have been almost equal with Warriors, but, you know. Past the 30 here. 26 minutes gone by here. Junior Barlow, there we go. Becomes the 10th highest capped Para player tonight. Junior Barlow legends. Mitchell Moses takes the kick. And to the far left, it's collected by Chance Klukstad, who just speeds into the line there. It's a good tackle from Joash Papali'i and Jermaine Hopgood. Hopgood improving slowly over the weeks. And he started it! Roger Tuivasa-Sheck has broken the line. Isaiah Yogi is the last line of defense. Put a cape on him. He saves the day. On the second tackle now. Tanner Boyd. Over to the left side. Martin. Started Martin. Finds Pompa for Kurt Catewell. Oh, the hearts are racing. Yeah, I'm enjoying it anyways. I might go next season to this one, but if we're even booked there. Subs bigs up, goes around here, runs towards a 6 again. When another team's got momentum, they can't help but give 6 again, can't they? They just want things to change. Don't do it. Warriors always fade at the end of the season. Always Emu King. It's a danger. You're a danger team. Boyd, the wings are danger right now. Off the right foot. And just kept back in it here. Held him up nicely. We're 10 years of Lesnia. Goes to Boyd. Finds Neokore. Then goes over to the left here. Pompey. Pompey finds the offload and the Warriors score. RTS. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck scores for the Warriors here. 8-20 now at the death there. 24 minutes left in this game still. He may be bleeding, but he's bleeding 2 things right now. He's bleeding that blood, but he's also bleeding the hopes of the Warriors. Here they go. It's all out there in the open. The flick pass. The flick pass has been a real danger for us at the moment. So, I'm sorry, bro. 57%. 50% up the wires. Parramatta because they are 34%, 3% draw, but you both can share. 6% don't care. Just love the chat. Appreciate it. Let's go. That was a beauty from Tuivasa-Sheck. You can't deny that, legends. Parramatta just got to keep themselves together. Can't be letting tries get to them. With just 23 minutes remaining, this is a huge kick down the side. Tanner Boyd. They say he never misses. He's a very solid kicker. Or at least his time at the Titans showed that. I haven't gotten as much chances to watch him in the Warriors jersey. But maybe he can get it going. A spray from Des and a long trip away from Gold Coast, maybe just what he needed for his career. Tanner Boyd, he's proving handy with that kick. And it's 10-20 with 23 minutes to go. And is anybody else's heart beating a lot faster, or is it just mine? Not just mine. Great. Good to know, legends. Good to know. Pew, pew, pew. He goes all Spider-Man on us. Don't think I've forgotten that from the New Zealand Warriors. Honestly, that's just tough luck. That's just tough luck. Zach's wing caught out. And the Parramatta Eels kick it. James Fisher-Harris rushes forward now into the line here. Seas of wires across the crowd at the moment here tonight. Only 10 points is the difference. Yeah, but it doesn't feel like it's only 10, does it? But it is 10. Springing their step now, the Warriors. Third tackle here. Niokore around here. Charles Nickel-Klokstad. Force back. Jermaine, watch yourself, buddy. You can't be grabbing the necks like that. Fisher-Harris on the 5th. All right, Tanner Boyd now. And for once, it's not Riley that did the kick pressure there. Iongi slips over, but gets back up to his feet. Almost through the line, he breaks. They were a little bit soft there on the tackle, the Warriors. They could start... No, shush, Michael. Shush. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. A comeback, mate. Don't know what you're talking about here. Taylor De Silva. The Pepsi sponsorship. Back to Zach Lomax. On the 4th now. Let's go. Walker. Over. Lift up. Come on, Dylan. This is your former team. Show him. Over to Barlow. Gets it round to the right. Zach. Guymer. Well, Petticini held on the halfway line here. Mitch. I swear to God, simple stuff, Mitch. Good. And plenty of pressure on the Warrior there. Speedy tackle there. Jack Williams gets him down after his supporting defender couldn't get to him quick enough. Or could I say too quick? He sped past him. He was faster than the speed of sound. Who says anybody has to score again, Legend? Let's say nobody scores again. How about that? Penalty for the Warriors. Of course, penalty for the Warriors. Of course it's a penalty for the Warriors. Why wouldn't it? Pepsi sponsorship. It's a pretty cool sponsorship, isn't it, Amy? The pretty cool. Time, 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes! Yeah, they don't sponsor Pepsi anymore. We're talking about the era. It was a cool one, Michael. Boyd. Across the Halasima there. Russell my papers. Fourth tackle. Paradise. Hold them back through the line. Fifth tackle. 32 meters gained. Tanner Boyd. Why'd you just let him kick like that? Why'd you just let him kick like that? Why'd you just let him kick like that? Why? Why'd you just let him kick like that? All right. No need to panic yet. It is only going to be 16-20. 4 points. 4 Amazing. Was it? Yeah, 4 amazing points. All right, that's still a lead. And you can't take that away from us. You can't take that away from us. You can't take that away from us. So even though the Warriors have scored and are going to make it 16, I'm talking about this. How could you? Why didn't you just grab it? You're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding me. Bro. All right. 17, okay? 16. Let's go. It's not done. We still lead. All right. To make it 16, Tanner Boyd. Just whacked myself in the face. Yeah. 16-20, and a mere try the difference now. A mere try. Russell? They're both mate. They're both mate. They're a double entendre, double meaning, bro. Sean Russell. You can think of all the nicknames you want now. Far out. You're kidding. I reckon you'd rock the shot out of him. Mate, I can rock anything, bro. I got you. I'll put it on the... I'll keep that in mind. Parramatta got in defense, though. Love muscle. Got a bit of muscle, legend. Got a bit of muscle. He has been... Oh, my goodness me. I just... Far out. The main concern, we just got to keep him out. All right? 16-20. New Zealand Warriors. Third tackle. Onto the 40 they go. All right, okay. And sorry for the tapping you're hearing. CJC is like, well, he's packing, but he's also absolutely panicking. Don't ever say anything else. You could, Michael. You could. We zip it. About any results for now, all right? We zip it. We keep hush. We go on the hush. We go into quiet, all right? Okay? We're all hiding from, like, all right? We're hiding from the government, okay? That's the level of hush we need right now. Talon De Silva to Josh Adokar. Around past the 30 now. Josh Adokar on the ground here. The Fox held. Gets it to Junior Paulo. Completion so far. What an offload to Yogi! He's going! He's alive! For the try line! Yes! Yes! Isaiah Yogi! Yogi! My lovely Parramatta fullback. Lovely. We love you for eternity. Come on! Woo! Para! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Moi. Let's go. Isaiah Iongi. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah. Goal Max makes it 26. Let's go, legends. 14 minutes and a half to go. We don't talk about results yet. Yeah, we needed that, but we don't talk about result yet. And Junior Paulo in the game that makes him the 10 full-time Eel. He offloads a beauty of a pass over to Iongi, who just takes off at the speed of sound here. Places to go. He had to follow his blue and gold try-scoring white line. They've just been able to break through them this game, haven't they? The Parramatta Eels legends. Oh, absolutely brilliant. In terms of tries, it's gone Para, Warriors, Para. Back around, Zach Lomax. Kick people that talk about results, bro. We got to keep quiet, man. We got to keep shushing, guys. We got to shh about the results. Walker, the results not over. 14 minutes to go. Seriously, what do you guys want? You want a blood donor? I got you. All right. You want one of my arms? I'll give it. Let's go. Absolutely brilliant. Fox with a good kick in the air. The Warriors let it bounce here. And Sam Rani bumps into his own player before going down on fifth tackle. All right, change over now. 13 and a half minutes to go. Can't put the mocker on these Eels. Yeah, you can't even, King. You can't. This Parramatta Eels side is... Don't be fooled by where they are on the ladder, all right? There's the future. They're the future. All right. Okay, we got a captain's challenge. I'm going to be honest. The fact that they're so concerned about us challenging the Warriors makes me excited. I think it means we might have a successful challenge on our hands. If the Warriors are so desperately against us challenging, let's see. At the moment, that's true, Emir King, but I would love to see a night where you and I both have ticker, like our teams. You know, me and the Warriors, you know, Para and Warriors. I really hope we see a world where the Warriors... He touches that. He touches that. Look at that angle before. Oh, supporting the on-field decision. Great. All right, they're saying not conclusive. Well, at least it's not a lost challenge, but oh my God. I'm going to be honest. I think they should have looked at how the Warriors reacted to Para challenging because they panicked. The way they panicked makes me think that should be evidence enough that he reckons he touched that. This Castle game. Of course I am, Michael. I'm going to get my own walk. I'm going to get to clap the players out onto the field, legend. I've got a special arrangement with Newcastle Knights' game, Michael. I'm going to have a great time. I just want to know. I want to know where both teams have that same exact ticker because I think it'd be an epic game between Para and Warriors. This is still an epic game, I must say. This is legendary. Swish and flick. Get him to the ground in good nick. On the 40. 2 left in the tackle. Back around Sam Rani. He's completely lost in that play, Sam. And around we go. Very easy there. 58 meters gained. Warriors. They're going to have to kick it. Tanner Boyd. Oh my God, that's an insane kick. And once again, flying the Warriors. It's a long pass, and Joash Papali gets it. Eels building ticker like Queensland. Very Queensland-esque, mate. Premiership chance in the next few years. No stuff. Mate, I agree. I agree with you. Bro, there's going to be people that call us crazy, Emu King, but I swear on my life, within the next few years, you will see us contending. I swear on my life. How it's going right now, okay, with the improvement. Good to hear a non-Eels fan mention that, legend. Highly appreciated him, you King. No, like, you just look at the improvement roles it's already done. Unless it heavily stagnates in a couple seasons, which I doubt, it's just, yeah. Mitchell runs a few meters there before he gets the kickoff. Zach Lomax tries to get it, and then the Warriors collect before going down here. Now over to the right. Got to play his last game of the season at Combank Stadium before he goes to Newcastle. He will be there, Michael. He will be there. He will be there most likely, Michael. As it stands, Dylan's Dylan needs his send-off from the Eels fans as he heads to nights after. Even if he's not playing legend, he'll be there. Back around here, the Warriors. 5th tackle. I would like him to play too, legend, but we'll see. Six again. Listen, I just want to be able to breathe, ref. I just want to be able to breathe. You are stopping an asthmatic from being able to breathe, sir. Sir, think of the asthmatics before you make these calls. Goodness me. 3rd tackle. Talon. Great. Talon. You're the hooker on the big contract, buddy. You're the hooker on the big contract. Riley's the one on pennies. Far out. All right, Boyd. Huge set. Oh, no. I would like for Dylan to play too, legend, but it's really up to Rolsey. It's really up to Rolsey and what he wants to get going with his team. All and around we go here. Keep pushing forward. Gets up going with it here. Gets it to Harris Tavita. And now it's Pompey around here. Pompey forward. Pedicini, another set restart there. Legends. In and about here. Up the para chips, bro. Up the para. Oh no. For God's sake, Talon. All right, we carry on. This is just panic. Oh my God. No. We don't need to panic. You know what I'm doing? I'm just, one sec. Let me just grab it to my head. One sec. I'm reaching in there, right? It's really deep in there. All right. And I'm just, we're going to pull out the tissues. We just gotta, you get rid of that. We don't want that. We don't want regret. All right. We don't want concern. Okay. Stress. All right. No problems. All right. No problems. We good. It's moving forward. That is playing. It seems like they have his back and buy into his vision. They do, Emu King. They do. They're buying it hard. My heart's beating so fast. I don't know if I'll last. This is a fast. Oh my God, Hellsaber. I'm going to see him in my nightmares. Yeah, he will absolutely get a farewell at the very least, Michael, all right? Dylan was part of us for a very long time, and we have nothing but respect for him, even with him leaving, all right? Or at least the Para fans that matter do. And that's not me saying, oh, you don't matter if you don't like Dylan Brown. You're entitled not to like Dylan Brown, but if you don't like him because of that thing, then are you really supporting your team? Warriors, through the side here. Held down. Martin. Guess it's Hellsaber. Please, Para. You've led for the entire game. All right? Think about the 20-year-olds. Think about the 20-year-olds now. Please. Think of me. Think of poor little old me. All right? Please. Yeah, he was one of my favorite. Well, he was one of my favorite players, Legend. He was up there as a bloke. He was right up there with like Mano and stuff. I also really liked Lady as a guy, and I think now my favorite player at the moment is Riley or Geordie. Absolute legends, both of them. Stackle. Joe. Eogi there. That's just, it's underrated how tough that is at fullback to grab the ball like that. That is expert stuff that he's doing at rookie level. Fox stops for a second, hobbling with his leg. I've just got to point that out. Nobody's talking about that. He's probably fine. Just notice that little nick there. Oh, that's true. Not all great players get a send-off or farewell, but he'll probably get a send-off out the back from the fans, Emu King. I'm not going to lie to you. He's been pretty consistent coming out there, and he's got a lot of. He's done very like. I'd be surprised if there was nothing with him, but I do agree that I'd highly doubt there's like going to be a personal one-on-one goodbye. I'd say it'd be more so a broader. Maybe he's on the sideline, after the game, come like in his jacket or something, 22-26. This is such a terrifying. Oh my God. He might, Legend. He might. We'll see. Dylan's got a lot to deal with. He's got one of the biggest families. Fifth tackle. Fifth tackle, 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 fifth tackle. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That would be my mother, Emu King, because she's a Para fan too, and she's not happy. Yeah. Wait. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. They're going up. They're going up. There's hope. Touches. Don't listen to the commentators, Bunker. You never do usually. No try! Off screen. No try! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, let's go! Let's do this! No try. No try. It's 22-26. Absolutely brilliant. Let's go! Can you hear me now? What? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm feeling good. Parrot just got the call, and I'm feeling good. Yeah, touch Warriors fingers. Chance Nickel Klokstad. RTS. Steps around here. Oh, the nerves. The nerves are real. The nerves are real. Hello, boy. Over to the left. Kurt Catewell. Kurt Catewell runs inside here. Is he gonna? You gotta walk away from the mic. Nah, mate. Nah, you're good. We're good. We're good. This works fine. Ah, he loses it. These work fine. I've got a loud voice, legend. Ah, Sam Roddy. We just love you, Sam Roddy. We just love you, bro. Zach. Past the 40. I highly doubt Golden Point. We good. From the halfway line. We're both going to have a heart attack, Parachips. We're both going to have a heart attack. I'm going to get something with chips after this, I reckon. Giving me an idea, Parachips. He slumped over, but he played it. And that's going to be a changeover. Righto. He's got a cool timeout here. Oh, okay. All right. We're going to do last tackle. Matt Dory being looked at for a head concussion. Poor buddy. It's a very, definite head clash. James Fisher-Harris, legends. How long to go now, legend? 2 minutes and 46 seconds, but they've paused the clock because Matt Dory's just had a head clash, legend. Nah, the Warriors are just not happy that they're not going to get the clock in their favor. Just don't listen to that, you know. All right, and I say this as somebody with tons of respect for the Warriors, you know. Yeah, that the Warriors call's probably going to be talked about for a while, but I reckon he touched it. But I'm also super one-eyed. I'm super one-eyed. I reckon that is a one-eye call from me, but you know, I've got to be honest. All right. Here we go. Hot good. Let's do this. 2 minutes and 46 seconds. It would be a huge moment if Parra could score on 5th tackle here. It's a good high kick. I reckon it's just going to be a simple one to Warriors now, and we work on our defense. Let's go. Let's go, Parra. Let's go. Enjoy them, Michael. Enjoy them. Like the stream while you can, says Emu King. I'm with Emu King on this. Like the stream while you can, legends. Like it, sub, all that good stuff. Appreciate you all right now. Let's keep at it, all right? We got to keep on running, keep on running, keep on running. And also leave comments, legends. There is an official top fans thing on the YouTube stuff, so I can see who shows the most support for my channel. So if you want to be up as the top there, do your thing. That's big time rushes we tell next year as well. Cool. Warriors on the 5th tackle here. Good options here. Riley Smith over to the left now. Get to the Tanner Boyd. Dead ends. Riley was kind of smacked there, but, I think Riley also went down for it. Iongi gets the ball. Tries to run around there. Isaiah Iongi held. 1.5 minutes to go. Oh, it'd be royally Parramatta to screw this up. Up and about. All right, Riley Smith to Junior. Riley Smith over to the right here. 40. We got 50 seconds. We've got 50 seconds. All right, legends. All right, 40 seconds now. Everybody, get on the edge of your seats right now. This is the moment. Oh, this is the moment. Second tackle, 30 seconds on the clock here. Warriors around. Third tackle, 25 seconds on the clock. To the halfway line they go. Fourth tackle now. No, nothing stupid, Para. Nothing stupid. Nothing stupid. The line, Rocco Barry. Oh, DWZ. I swear that dribbled forward, but the ref says fine. 5 seconds. 58 meters. Tanner. 1-0. Wait, hold reactions. Climax! We win! We win! Paradise is ours! Oh! It all started with a game. Parramatta was their name. It got a try for 200, Josh Adoka. Then we had Williams the GOAT. Over by Pompey, soured the mood. Over after that, we had a panic attack after Iongi's try was followed up by Halasima for 2. But the third was denied. And you could all yap about that. Well, I enjoy the victory. The big dub is the Parramatta Eels, baby. What a win. It took some guts. It took some grip. It took a little bit of luck at times. But we will take it. Thank you so much for watching, legends. Hit that like button. You can click that, legend, if you want. Subscribe if you were new to the channel or are new right now, all right? What are you doing? Hit that button right there. It's so easy, all right? And I will see you all later. Let's go. Enjoy your second game, legends. I'm going to enjoy this victory. Thanks for watching, legends. Appreciate every single one of you. 26-22, baby. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Let's go, mate. I'm still shaking like crazy too. Shout out to our donators today. $8 from Michael Driver and $10 from Emu King. Appreciate you, legends. I'll see you guys in the next one. Go, Para!